Tough players win. And what I mean by that, and our players certainly understand that, is we've played well. Go back to the UNI game for 38 and a half minutes, 38 minutes against Wyoming, and 36 minutes against UND here on Saturday. And those last minute and a half to 2.5 minutes to 4 minutes against those three teams all came down to toughness. And that's about doing the little things, execution of the real little things. Setting screens, the 50-50 balls, chinning rebounds, stopping your player, rotating, all of those little things, talking, constantly talking. So there's about 33 things that we have as a team that we list as what toughness is. And you got to get those things done, especially at crunch time, because for 38 and a half minutes and for 38 minutes and for 36 minutes, we did that against two very good teams and don't have the win to show for it. So I am pleased with this group. I know I hear a lot of chatter about how entertaining we are to watch. Certainly that game on Saturday was entertaining to watch, but we want it to be entertaining with a win. And certainly that's what this team is focused on, and they certainly are understanding what those little things are, because we ask them, what could we and do we need to continue to do better? And they certainly understand it and are echoing it. And so we've got a very good team here on Tuesday, probably the best team that we've played since I've been here. Athletic as all get out, long. Obviously from the SEC, they're 9-1 right now. They're going to full court pressure, obviously with the 10-second backcourt rule. It's now in the women's game. They're using it to their full advantage. They force 26 on average turnovers a game. But you know what? There's a team in our league, very similar, and that's IUPUI. So I have to say that I'm very pleased with our non-conference schedule, the way that it has panned out for us, being on the road, competing like we've done on the road, the opponents that we've played on the road, the situations that we've been on the road with this group, with as young as we are. Mississippi State is one more of those. It's really going to simulate a lot of what we're going to face with IUPUI. But right now, it's Mississippi State. Our kids have been focused for 2 days. Again, a short turnaround, just like men's basketball. Obviously, with the environment, I thought our kids handled that environment up there very well for 36 minutes. They got the crowd out of it. I thought it was a great college women's basketball game. Turned around yesterday, obviously put in a good, film session and then some time on the court. We'll get after it again today with finals on top of us and be ready to have a team like Mississippi State come to our place. It's great for our fans. It's certainly great for our players, and we're going to put our best game forward and bring it home to the fans finally. We've been on the road a lot, and it's great to be home. Questions?
Rebounding and free throws, Coach, two of those things that late in the game just got working the team. How do you change that?
Continue to not so much drill it. You're drilling it in practice with everything that you do, so it's a greater emphasis of every time that we're chinning it, that we maybe have some more ball pressure from our gray guys, getting them to strip us a little bit more as opposed to just flying down to the other floor and leaving us. And then it's just a constant reminder from our players to do it, to demand it of themselves. And then from free throw shooting, it's about us putting the other team on the line too much. We put UND on the line 20 times in the second half. And much of that came down at the end of the game versus Maddie Buck, because we were so locked into our own player that we forgot we needed 5 against the ball. And so it's a matter of making sure that we have a bigger sense of urgency to make sure we're moving on what we call airtime and dribble time, so that we're in position when we need to help one another, and then we're disciplined defensively so that we're not putting them on the free throw line. And if we can continue to address those two areas, we're going to win these games. We won't just be in the game, we will win these games.